about how cells form tissues, tissues form organs, organs form systems. And we're actually moving right into systems of the body. So if you remember how to do a split screen, you will be able to see my Systems of the Body PowerPoint that I will send you. And then along with that, you'll be able to take the notes that you're going to need to type in and take the notes on. Okay, so if you see here, I'll just click on these blank spots, and then you'll be able to put the notes inside there. Okay, so starting off, you'll see, like, again, this is the teacher's version that I have over here, and then you have the student's version. So if you were in my class, you would be only getting this here in front of you, and I would have this up on the board, and we would be going through this together. Okay, so here we go. So systems of the body. So if you remember, the smallest living thing in a person's body, the tiniest little thing, is called a cell. And when you have a bunch of cells together, those form tissues, and then a bunch of tissues together form organs, like the heart, like we talked about last week, and then a bunch of organs together, they create the system. Okay, so here we go. So it says body systems. So the systems we're going to cover are the circulatory system, the respiratory system, the digestive system, the reproductive system, the skeletal system, and the nervous system. So what you would need to have up right now is this here page, and then you can have right here, you're going to figure out what is missing here. So the word circulatory is already on there, and we'll break each of these systems down so you can actually figure out what each system is about. But right now, this is just talking about this. This has the systems on here. So again, the one you're missing is the respiratory system. So you would look over here and you would see that respiratory is RESPIRATORY, and you would type that in here. And again, like last week when I told you, you can double click on that line, and then you can just type the word respiratory in there. Okay? Then the next one is digestive, which is already on here. The one you're missing is reproductive, and then skeletal, and then nervous. Okay? And again, I'm going to have this here up on the board, or I'm sorry, in your Google Classroom, and then you'll have the blank one that you'll be able to fill in. So as long as you remember to push Alt, and then push Alt and the like the bracket button, that moves those apart, and that's how you split your screen. Okay, so I'm doing Alt bracket, okay? So make sure you split your screen. Sometimes it may stay up here, so in that case, I would just move that over, okay? I want this here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and present this in a big picture, and you will have this to look at, and again, you can always refer back to the PowerPoint that I will have in there that you will not be able to edit, but you will be able to look at. This here one, you will be able to edit. All right. Here we go. So it says the skeletal system. This is the first one we're going to cover. It says the skeletal system is made up of the bones of your body. The reproductive system deals with how we reproduce. In other words, this is how babies are made. And we've talked about this. I'm sure most of you have probably learned about this in junior high. I know, like, when I talk to junior high teachers, a lot of them are teaching this stuff in 5th grade already. So I'm sure you've heard about the reproductive system. We will hit that a little bit more closer to November, December. The circulatory system. This system uses blood to deliver food and oxygen to cells of the body. So if you think about that, it says it uses blood to deliver food and oxygen to the cells of the body. And again, we're using this word cell, okay? So even the tiniest of cells is still going to need oxygen. It's still going to need food. Now, it's not going to take a cheeseburger and throw it inside there, but it may take, if I'm eating, today I had a salad for lunch, so if it takes some of the vitamins from the lettuce or from the spinach and the kale and stuff like that, or tomatoes, that is what is fueled in those cells then, okay? The circulatory system, the organs that it's made up of, is the heart, arteries, veins, and capillaries. And again, remember this word organs. We talked about cells form tissues, tissues form organs, and then with that, organs form systems. Respiratory system. This system gets oxygen from the air and gets rid of carbon dioxide. So when we take a deep breath in, we're taking in oxygen, and then exhale. We are getting rid of the carbon dioxide. The organs that make up this system is the trachea, the lungs, and the nose. And we will go